Okay, y'all, now you can see by the image in the back that I'm sitting at the gate. Whether this bird actually goes is another story. So since I last talked to you, more has happened. The flight got delayed again, and I got an email this time from Southwest saying, "We're so glad you wanted to pick up your luggage in Denver." So I still have no idea where my luggage is. I called them. They have no idea where my luggage is. My luggage is probably in Hawaii right now, having a really good time. But it looks like that flight that's behind me right there is my flight. It looks like, I don't think I could flip my camera. Let me see if I can. I don't mean to be showing people that really didn't consent, but it's a public place. These look like the people that are getting off the flight that I am going to be getting on. They were coming from Orlando. So we shall see if I actually end up on this flight to Portland. But it looks like there's the bird. We'll see if the bird flies. I did finally get the attention of Southwest on Twitter, and it looks like I might be getting another voucher. We shall see. That's the least they can do. I did get one $250 voucher, and again, kudos to them for that. But I got a private message from them because when you have 17,000 followers, they do pay more attention to you. And while I'm grateful for that, I'm also angry for the people who don't have that. I realize that I have a privilege. And allegedly, I'm getting another $200 voucher, so maybe I can go to the next LNC meeting for free. Because being an LNC member costs a lot of money each year. But I'm not counting on that second $200 one. I have gotten a $251. That one's in my email box. But this is crazy. But right before I started this video, I got a text that the flight time's been changed again, this time earlier. It's like they're just bouncing us back and forth. Now, I'm not mad about it being earlier. 20 minutes earlier rather than 8:55, which was an hour later. It's now 20 minutes earlier, so 40 minutes later. Southwest, you really need to get your game together. This is not good. But more interestingly, I was at the bar having some double margaritas because when they said, "Do you want to make it a double for an additional $5?" I was like, why the hell not? And Mike Seebeck texts me and says, "Don't drink too much during your wait." And I'm like, too late. But anyway, I'm talking with people because I get really talkative when I've been drinking a little bit. And the last gentleman I talked to was wonderful. And he's like, "Who are you?" You know? And I said, "I'm the National Secretary for the Libertarian Party." And he's like, "Oh my God, you guys are my favorite people." And I was like, yes. So I'm talking with this guy. He's a registered Republican in California. I might have convinced him to register Libertarian. He is a Libertarian. He was preaching to me about how we don't need government. Like, he was hardcore. Like, I meet a lot of Libertarian-ish people that I think would fit within the Libertarian Party, but they'd be very moderate. This guy was hard fucking core. So I gave him my card. I'm like, email me. I'll get you hooked up with the LP of California. You are a Libertarian, dude. Like, there's no question in my mind that you belong with us. Like, he was making great Libertarian arguments. So even if just to meet this one person, that's worth it. Because you never know who's going to be the person to change the world. You really don't. So, you know, meeting some of our tribe, that was nice. You know, just sitting there at the bar. And then I met this other couple from Wyoming. They were more conservative. They weren't quite as libertarian, but they were very open to hearing what I had to say. Because I do go from 0 to libertarian in like 25 seconds when I start a conversation with somebody. You know, that's my weaponized autism. So that is great. So this one couple from Wyoming, they're thinking about it. This guy from California, though, I gave him my card. He promised me he was going to email me tomorrow. I am going to get him hooked up. So I did some liberty evangelism during this downtime. Now, I think the only thing that's going to stop this bird from flying, and I don't want to hex us, is they say like the flight crew is timed out or something due to fucking government regulation. We shall see. I will do a quick Facebook Live update. I don't want to do a whole YouTube thing, or maybe I will, who the fuck knows, when I'm actually on the plane. I probably should wait till the thing's about to take off. But, you know, I'm missing everybody's comments because the way this is on my phone is different. So I'm going to try to see if I can get the comments up. I saw some of them as they were scrolling by. But, oh yeah, I am. Free State, Colorado. Why would you leave Colorado? I'm just going to Oregon to be their convention secretary. I'm not leaving for good. And I see you, Marion. Marion, you are keeping track. So maybe I'm getting on this plane. So since it's now 20 minutes earlier, allegedly, I'll be in Oregon at 10:20. We shall see. So hard to know. I don't know, and I got recognized yesterday at the airport. Do we know anyone is there an LPCO person that works at the airport? Because, you know, my eyesight's not so good, but somebody recognized me yesterday and was like, hey, Karen, pink hair, don't care. And I was laughing. I get recognized pretty much once a trip now. So that's why I say I'm a Z-list celebrity. But we shall see. If I actually get on this plane, I'll let you know. I'm waiting until we actually get in line to take my Valium. Can you imagine if I took my Valium ahead of time last night, the way I usually do, and then they canceled 10 minutes ahead of time? I would have been passed out. Like, my God. All right, well, so much for the adventures with Southwest Airlines. We shall see if I actually end up in Portland. And you Portland, Oregons, show me some love because I've busted my ass for you guys. All right, hopefully the next time I talk to you will be in Portland. And hopefully it will be with my luggage. But I do not hold out much hope for that.